Hey sis, what's on with you? Hey, let me know if you can hear me because I'm outside, so let me know if you can hear me. I'm good. Actually, actually pretty good today so far. I just got a few things I wanted to get off my chest this morning. Oh yeah? Okay. Well, I hope it go well for you, sis. So, of course y'all know anyway, like when I'm at the park, I like to go live, stuff like that. So my phone is tweaking right now. So hopefully it don't keep reconnecting. It's irritating because they got a mind of its own and they keep like going to other apps on its own. But anyway, nevertheless, yeah, my title states the obvious. We live amongst bots, weirdos, and creeps. Real talk. And why I say that is because I'm gonna give y'all a little story time real quick. Cause it was a situation that happened like a few months ago, right? I don't know if I even ran this bay out before, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway, cause this is a prime example of a damn weirdo slash creep. Uh, wait, what you say, sis? I just received 3 shots, so I know when I get home, I'm gonna be sore. Oh, damn, man, yeah, you gotta heal up, take you a decent Epsom salt bath, you know. My phone, like, damn, my phone about to end up going out on me though, y'all. Like literally. It got like a spot at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, right? So this happened like a couple months ago in the comfort of my own home. So I'm chilling. And mind you, I had put a request in to the management office that, you know, we basically needed some new bulbs, some new lights in because all of the light fixtures had blew out from the dining room to the kitchen to the back of the laundry room. So the request was put in. I didn't expect for it to get done anytime soon, you know, because we still had like, we was using like the living room light at the time. And I knew that I knew it was an electricity issue. Um, so anyway, the guy from the maintenance crew, mind you, we have like a maintenance crew that's on site uh every day, Monday through Saturday, from 7 a.m. to like 5 p.m. and shit like that. So guy comes knocking. Mind you, sometimes I open up my back door or whatever to, you know, let some sunlight in or whatever, because it's no windows in the kitchen, but it's windows in the dining room. And I don't like opening up my shades in the dining room because people be nosy. So people don't never be in the back of the house. So I always like open up the back door, you know, let some sunlight beam in. So the guy, he's so weird. He walks up to my back door, mind you. I felt like at that point that was unprofessional because all the maintenance guys, they come to the front, they either knock on the door and they ring the doorbell, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So when he came to the back, it was weird as hell. Um, and my door was open, so I felt like I was being watched at that point. So I walked to the door and I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, yeah, you put a request in to the office for your light fixtures or whatever, so I wanted to get that done for you today." Oh, okay. So this guy, he looked like he was about, cause I'm 5'7". He looked like he's about, I like 5'10". 5'11", and he was a young guy with dreads or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, like he wasn't a bad looking dude, and I'm not trying to be on no like, oh yeah, I was feeling him, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell no. I got a whole man. So, and I'm faithful, by the way, because there's females that say that and they not faithful. But he wasn't a bad looking dude, you know. So at that day, I was like somewhat in an okay mood. I wasn't like feeling my best mentally, but I was all right, you know, nothing to really complain about. So he comes in, he gets to like asking me questions about the light fixtures, and I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know what happened. It had just blew out or whatever like that. He was like, okay, well, let me see what's going on. So he's taking the things, the I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. But he was taking the light fixtures out, and he seen that it was like something with the wiring or whatnot, you know, that made the lights blow out or whatever. So he was like, well, I could get you some LED bulbs, you know, but I gotta wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Phone tripping again. Bear with me real quick. Okay. Like, my phone is tripping, like for real. It keep clicking on other apps because my screen is like all cracked up everywhere. I got a new phone that's coming in the mail today, so I can't wait till I get that shit. But I'm not gonna go that way. We're gonna stay right here in the shade. So anyway, uh he gets to, now mind you, I've been living over here for a year or whatnot, and they know, the maintenance guys, they already know. They know that I'm not a friendly person. I don't like to socialize with people. I don't like to talk to people. I'm not about to talk to you because I feel like when you talk to men, they get the wrong impression and they feel like, you know, oh, she want me. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, they always see my husband, so they know, you know what I'm saying, that obviously I have a man. They always eyeballing me. They always looking at him. They look at him like that's one of their ops, and they look at me like, damn, I want to get her number. I want to talk to her, even though she got a man. And ironically, this specific maintenance guy, um, I barely see him around, you know what I'm saying? I see him from time to time, whatever. But I thought that he was one of the cool ones, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I don't socialize with anybody. Nobody knows my name around that area. Nobody, I don't talk to anybody, neither one of us. We do not socialize with people. You know what I'm saying? So he stands there. He called one of the other maintenance guys to go and get the bulbs or whatever like that. And I guess they had to go drive someplace else to go get the bulbs, the other maintenance guy. So he's just standing in my fucking crib. Like, he just standing there. And he steady looking up at the lights, talking to me about the lights. I asked him a question about the LED bulbs and, you know, would they last longer? Hopefully they don't blow out, stuff like that. So I guess he gets in his comfort zone and he gets to actually talking to me like we from the streets or something, like we know each other or whatever. So he was like, you look familiar, where do I know you from? I'm like, you don't know me from any fucking where, sir. Like, that's the truth. I got my baby with me, y'all. She chilling or whatever. um So I'm like, you don't know me from anywhere. That's the truth. So he gets to laughing or whatever. He was like, oh, yeah, I thought I knew you from somewhere. I'm like, nah. He was like, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Now, imagine, like I told y'all, I do not socialize with people. I'm not a friendly person. But that day, I guess I got beside myself and I get to talking to him, you know? So I'm like, oh, shit, I'm from all over city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I done stay everywhere, you know, except out west. So he was like, oh, okay, so did you stay up north? I'm like, nah, I'm pretty much from all over the south side of Chicago. Like, I don't have a specific area. So that's where people, like, in Chicago, we ask each other where you from, like what area you from, what hood you from. You know what I'm saying? That's how we like congregate with one another. So I was just like, shit, you might as well say I'm pretty much from the low end, but I stayed in the hundreds, you know what I'm saying, for a while. So he was like, oh, okay, that's probably where I know you from, the hundreds. I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? I never seen his face before. So he was like, oh yeah, my people's from over there in that area. You know what I'm saying? We just started talking, chit chatting about the areas or whatever. So meanwhile, the whole time in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, I feel like this is a huge mistake with talking to this guy, because he was looking at me like the looks that he was giving me was very flirtatious. And I felt like at that point he was getting the wrong impression. He felt like, damn, she want me. You know what I'm saying? Because she's talking to me about where she used to live at and what hood she's from. So I instantly was like, hold on, y'all, it's a damn bee. That bee got you? Oh. So what? Did I just find a live stream of a mom take not being friendly while taking care of her baby? What do you mean? Yeah, I just told you I'm not friendly. I'm not a friendly person. I love my children. That doesn't stop me from that. Me being friendly and sociable outside of taking care of my kids does not. I don't know what picture you painting to me right now, but I'm talking about like socializing in public. I'm not one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk up to people and I don't say, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, nice dog." You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of chick at all. Like if a person approaches me and they speak and I know that they have good intentions with speaking to me and I don't feel no type of bad vibes from them, then yes, I'll speak back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. If you actually like a polite person and you mean no harm, I'll speak to you. But if I get like bad energy, like bad vibes from you, like you got a bad spirit and I can feel it, then we not finna socialize, you know? But like I said, that day I felt like it was the biggest mistake of my life talking to this guy, you know? And he was like, yeah, you know, you look so familiar. I said, well, you don't know me from a can of paint. I'm just being honest, because he kept saying it and it was kind of getting annoying. So all of a sudden, you know, he gets to showing me pictures of his sister. You know, I, I'm sorry, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care, you know? So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. He was like, yeah, that's my twin. Oh, you got a twin? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he felt like I became fascinated at the fact that he has a twin. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. And I probably should have told him that I don't give a fuck, because he was under the impression that I cared. And he also felt like, you know, damn, you know, I think that she wants me. We not talking about Trump and Kamala. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Because we not about that. Y'all see the title? Y'all see the title? Engage in the title. If you're not interested in engaging in anything that I'm talking about, you can go to somebody else's live stream or look at other videos on YouTube. You can see your way out the fucking live stream. Like, real talk. If you're not trying to engage in the topic, please move around. Because that shit throws off. For real. Back to what I was saying. I have to stay on topic here. Um, I was like, damn, you know, he getting the wrong impression of me right now, and I could sense it, you know, just by looking at him. He was looking at me like, he kept looking at me extremely flirtatious, and I'm like, what the fuck? And meanwhile, my husband is at work. All while this is going on, this man is in my house. He supposed to be working on the light fixtures. He's talking to me about what hood I'm from. You know, he seen that I was getting real comfortable and I was willing to talk and shit like that. And those maintenance guys know me from not saying shit. Like, they know me. They look at me probably as a mean ass female. Like, damn, she stuck up. She mean because she don't never talk. She don't never say anything. She don't never speak. She don't never. That's because I know that y'all intentions is ill intentions, and it's like you want me on a whole nother level. You don't really want to speak to me. You just want to get a conversation out of me. Because the minute that I say hello back to you, you going to stretch it a little bit further. Just like this guy that I'm talking about. And that's exactly what he did. He stretched the conversation way farther than what it was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? And so I started talking to him, and I told him, I said, look, let me tell you something. Everybody that lives around here, they know that I don't talk. I don't socialize with anybody. I don't fuck with anybody around here. You know what I'm saying? I learned from my mistakes a long time ago, man. I don't want to make no friends. I don't want friends. I am cool, bro. I don't need any friends. So, I'm not even on that level. He was like, yeah, I feel you. I know exactly what you mean by that. You know, and so I'm just like, I get to laughing a little bit. That's why I went wrong at two, laughing and stuff. When a man gets you to laugh, they feel like they won you at that point. So he was like, yeah, I don't know anything about you. All I know is I see a guy that comes out your house in the back and he just stands there. And I'm like, you know, it rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that's about all anybody around here knows about me. And they don't know any of my business. They don't know my comings and goings or none of that. He was like, oh, okay, okay. I'm just saying, chit chatting the whole damn time. The vibe was, it was like, it was cool. But at the same time, I kept getting like this weird vibe from him. It was like yep, I'm about to get her number. You know what I'm saying? I'm really finna fuck with her. Like that's what I was getting from him. So I get to telling him about, how it's a few things around the house that actually needed to be fixed. And I wanted to know that, since he's there, if he could actually get it done for me. So he was like, oh, well, I got a few other work orders after you, so how about this? Instead, like, this was the whole finesse, right? Exactly. Um, this was the whole finesse to the situation with him thinking that he was about to talk to me. Let me see. What you do? So with him thinking that he was about to talk to me, y'all, let me tell y'all what he did. He was like, oh, so instead of you putting in a work order in an office, I got my personal work cell phone on me, and I could just, all you got to do is just send me shoot me a text or call me, and I'll just come. And no, I ain't gonna ring your doorbell. No, I ain't gonna knock on the window. No, I ain't gonna knock on the door. Just call me. It was kind of like he was giving off sneaky link vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at him and I sat down. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't about to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get things done around here. So he was like, oh, no, I'm just saying, like, you could get through to me faster than putting in work orders, because they prioritize their work orders. So if it's not that important, then they gonna skip over you and go to the most important person. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, so what's your number? I never gave him my number or anything. I never, in my eyes, I never gave him the vibe that I wanted him. You know what I'm saying? I never did that. He knew that I have him. He knows that I have a man. He knows that shit. You know? But these niggas nowadays, they don't care, y'all. These niggas do not care. They okay with the sneaky links, the side chicks, let me put her on the side and, have her on the side. Things like that. So I'm like, I took his number down. So then he started talking to me about something else. So he's looking around my kitchen and he was like, you must got a new baby. I was like, I'm pretty sure you know that. If you watch me coming out the back way, you probably see me with my baby. He was like, oh no, I ain't know, I'm just saying. Um, yeah, I got a new baby. Oh wow, you got a glass pot? I like this, man. How much you gonna charge me for this glass pot? I said, boy, I'm not selling anything in my house, so you can keep your eyes off of my shit. Like for real. So he was like, oh no, I'm just saying because it's bringing back memories from the old days, and you know what I'm saying. It's like a feel good thing because I remember when I used to cook noodles in these type of pots. I said, oh okay, well I'm not selling my pots. So then I thought about it. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me this day. I totally I take full accountability for my actions this day, for even conversating with this guy and making him feel like I wanted him, like real shit. And I got a whole fucking man. So I was like, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Shit, I got another one of those pots. How much you looking for or whatever? He was like, shit, if you willing to sell it for, what about $10? I said, nope, 40. He was like, oh, 40. All right, cool. I like that in you. La la. I'm like, well, look, if you want it, you got to give me $40 for it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I get a phone call, very important phone call. I had to hop on the phone call. Meanwhile, the other maintenance guy finally had came with the light bulb, so he's putting in the light fixtures. I went in the other room and I got on the phone or whatever because he kept trying to talk to me while I was on the phone, and I'm on a fucking important call. Can't you see I'm talking? So I have to go in the room and close the door. So he was like knocking on the door, the bedroom door. I mean, this guy was so fucking weird, y'all. He was knocking on my bedroom door. So I cracked the door open. I'm like, what? He was like, I just wanted to let you know I put the light fixtures in. I'm about to leave. I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is he on? You know, pretty much I know what you own. Now, you think you got one. But this ain't that, sir. I don't do sneaky links. So, um, anyway, my husband gets home from work. I'm feeling totally bad the whole day. I feel extremely guilty, like straight guilt. I felt like I cheated. That's how I started to feel. So I was like, look, I need to talk to you about something. And he was like, what? I said, so I just want to let you know, just in case we leave out this house one day and this guy get the eyeballing you. He was like, who? I'm like, the maintenance dude that drive a silver car. He was like, what the fuck happened? What you do? I'm like, hold on. I ain't fuck anybody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have sex with nobody. I didn't give nobody my number. But I could tell you right now that this guy got the wrong impression because he came to fix, I basically explained to him everything that I explained to y'all. So he was like pissed the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. And I knew he was gonna be mad. So he wasn't really mad too much at me. He was mad at dude because he was like, he asking about me, but he fucking know that you in a relationship, like you got a whole man. So I'm trying to understand what's to him. And I'm like, obviously you already know, like these niggas around here don't even care. So he was like, and yeah, I am mad at you because you ain't have to conversate with him. You should have just been on the same shit that you been on and been quiet the whole time. You ain't have to say anything to him. I was like, you right. You right. I'll take full accountability. I fucked up. Okay. I should never talk to him. And we talked it out, you know. And so the next day, y'all, we coming out the crib. And this fucking weirdo is like standing next to his car and staring at me. He's staring at me. And then he saw my husband come out behind me, and he hurried up and got in his car and drove off. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, after that, now it was like a continuous thing with this guy from that point on. He just started getting on like some straight up out of a movie stalker shit. Real talk. And so I had left out the crib one day. Yeah, my daughter was in daycare at that time. Husband was at work. I left out the back door, and I don't know what the fuck, like my mind was just racing. Like I was doing so many different things at once. So I thought I had lost my phone or I dropped it somewhere in the grass. So I'm just looking all around, imagine this guy is nowhere in sight. All of a sudden he pulls up through the alley and just sits there watching me. So I ignored his presence. You know what I'm saying? So he get the honking his horn, and I stopped, and I was like, what's your issue, bro? Like, what is wrong with you? He was like, oh no, how you doing? It's nothing like that. I was just trying to see what's up with the pot. I was hoping I could find you so I could see what's up with the pot. Remember when you said I was hoping that you would call me? So I instantly was like, no, bro, I'm not selling no pots anymore. I'm cool. All right. So I just walked off on him or whatever. And I was extremely frustrated because, mind you, I'm trying to find my cell phone. So I had went back in the crib, sat down, calmed myself down because I started having like a light panic attack. And then I got myself together, went back to my car, and found my phone sitting in my car. So this fucking weirdo, okay, I want to say it was, let's fast forward to days later, because at that point he wasn't really around much around that area. I guess they had him working in another area or whatever. So let's fast forward to days later. This dude's so fucking weird, yo. He parks next to my vehicle. So now what he's starting to do is clock me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time when I would take my daughter out of the house in the morning, it's not always a certain specific time. You know what I'm saying? We would leave out super early, and sometimes the times would be like mismatch. It wasn't always the same timing, but it would be like early in the morning though. And he was starting to catch on to my schedule. So he felt like I was going to be outside, I guess, around that time. So he's like pulls up to the work spot early as hell, sits next to my, pulls up by my vehicle. I'm getting tongue tied. By my vehicle, and sits next to my car with his fucking window down. And soon as he saw my husband leave out first and walk towards the car, he backs out of the parking space and speeds off out the alleyway. Now, it's what the females say, it's giving. You know what I'm saying? Now my husband is sitting here like, what? Tell me the truth, man. What the fuck? Why this dude acting like this? Did y'all do something? I said, baby, hell no. Hell no, this nigga is weird. Like, real shit. I would tell you if I did something with this man, I would open up my mouth and I would admit to you, yes, me and him slept together. No, I did nothing to this man. I don't even know why he's acting like this. He act like me and him, like this guy really act like me and him fucked or something, y'all. He is weird, bro. And he obsessed. Like that little conversation with him, it made him obsessed, and we wasn't even talking about shit. So, and honestly, still to this day, still to this fucking day, this dude acts like this. He acts like this. So my husband was like, I'm gonna end up addressing his ass. I'm like, no, please don't. He was like, cause he acting weird as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? He keep acting like y'all done did something. He was like, and then he be acting like he got a problem with me because it was times where my husband would just go outside to the car to go get something. It was times where he'll go outside to the car to go get something out the car, and this fucking weirdo is just like literally sitting there. His ass is just sitting there next to the car, and he'll be looking at him like, huh, yeah, that's why I took your girl. And I'm talking about when my husband came back and told me, I said, you know what? See, this is exactly why I don't conversate with people. This is the main reason. Hold on, y'all, because my motherfucking phone tripping again. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Exactly. Thank you, Angie. All these people coming into the chat, but only you and another person hit the like. Like, come on now. Baby, knocked out. But like I said, y'all, like YouTube be playing with the numbers sometimes too. It's hot as fuck out here, y'all. Like, really fucking hot. And I'm about to hurry up and have to get up out of here soon because I gotta get home. Whew. It's supposed to get up to 90. Sweating like a motherfucker. But back to what I was saying. This guy, extremely fucking weird, creepy as hell. Like I said, the motherfucker wasn't bad looking. If he was ugly, I'll say that. Pretty sure y'all done heard me say it a few times, on my live. And I done messed with some ugly dudes before in the past. But, he just acting weird. He acting like, yeah, I took your girl. Yeah, we fucked. Like, bro, we didn't do shit. I didn't even say that I wanted you. I didn't even give you the green light, you know what I'm saying, to really fuck with me on that type of level at all. I just took your number down because you claimed, you so fucking weird, you claimed that, oh shit, if you take my number down, you don't have to do a work order and call the office because I'll be able to come straight to you. But I never texted his phone. I never called his phone. And by the way, I never put his phone number in my contacts. I put his number in my notepad and I deleted that shit. By the way, I told my husband everything. I'm loyal. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them really real loyal ass females. When I'm in a long-term relationship, I show my loyalty, period. I don't want my man to have to ever worry about me talking to anybody else, being with anybody else, anything like that, you know. So damn, what else? Oh, so every time he sees me now, every time the guy sees me, he acts extremely like he acts scary, y'all. Damn, why did I come over here? He acts scary. He acts like he got a problem, but he act like he's scared at the same time. And so one time, cause my husband, his mom came over from out of town or whatever, and we all went to the store. All of us. It was me, my husband, and our three children. We went to the store. We came back to the crib. And by the time we came back, he was like, see, I'm like a few doors down from the main office or whatever. So he's walking towards the office, but when he sees me, he immediately stops in his tracks and he like stares at me and he gives me like a look like, damn, I really want to talk to you, why are you avoiding me? That was the look that he gave me. So he started like fixing his clothes, fixing himself, just doing all type of weird shit, fixing his pants legs, fixing his pockets, looks at me, dusts himself off, and then he just went inside the office. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like, don't you get the fucking hint? I don't want you, bro. I don't want you. I'm not interested. I have a man. If I wanted you, I would have definitely let you, you know what I'm saying? I would have let you talk to me. We would have been on the phone. We would have been texting, all of that shit. I don't want you, bro. I don't want you. I'm cool. I'm in a relationship. I'm with someone. Okay? And the person that I'm with, I want to spend the rest of my fucking life with. Period. So, that's the prime example. That's the story that I wanted to tell y'all about a fucking creep slash a fucking weirdo. And honestly, that's not the first time some shit like that happened in my life, but it's the first time that it ever happened since I've been with my husband. It was just fucking weird, and it still is to this day. And now we at a point where he is going to end up getting addressed. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's by me or rather it's by my husband, because bro, you being fucking weird. Stop acting like we fucked. Stop acting like, you know what I'm saying, you got my number, because you don't have my fucking number. And the only way that this creep would end up getting my fucking number is if he goes above and beyond to get it, and he goes to the main office and he asks for my information. And I'm pretty sure they're not finna give him my information, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Those maintenance guys, they go behind the desk sometimes because they be real cool with the lady that works in the office. So they go behind the desk sometimes and they get to looking at people files, you know what I'm saying? They look at people information, and I don't like that shit. That's actually where I'm definitely finna end up, like still trying to potentially look for somewhere else. And it's I get this another year or something like that, but other than that, I definitely want to move to another state. I want to move back out of state. Period. Because Chicago ain't it. But I am grateful, you know what I'm saying, to be out of homelessness. I can't complain about that. So now to the bot. Y'all already know. Like I told y'all, my phone is tripping right now. But so to the bots, man. To the freaking bots. Let me tell y'all, right? So it's this lady at the store that we cool with, or she probably portrays the image to be cool, or whatever the case may be. Every time she see us, she call us nephew and niece, and she's like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And sometimes we'll tell her how we're actually doing, but when we try to give her conversation and let her know how we really doing for real, it's like, "Oh, don't worry about that, y'all good." And I'm like, okay, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But she keeps doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And today, it was kind of like my last straw with her doing that. So now I'm not going to go back to the store when she's fucking there. Like, real shit. I'm going to just go when the other lady that we call Auntie, that we've been knowing for a long time, that's really cool, really fucking cool. I'm going to just go when she's there. Because the other chick, she it's like she cool, but at the same time she don't really fuck with us like that. Because stop asking us how we doing, and then when we really tell you how we doing for real, it's like you want to tell us how we doing now. Do that make sense? It probably don't. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little scenario. Every time we walk into the store, she like, "Hey niece, hey nephew," we, "Hey auntie, how you doing?" She like, "Whew, going through a lot, but I'm good though. How y'all doing?" So we'll just try to break it to her like, "Oh yeah, we going through this, that, and the third," And she's like, "Oh, y'all good." But anyway, all right, y'all have a good day. It's like the conversations last literally, I'm not even kidding you, for like 2 minutes, 2 fucking minutes. But when the other lady that we call Auntie is there and we have conversations with her, that shit lasts longer than 10 minutes. Because she really cool. Like, um, and so it make me feel at this point, ma'am, I'm going to just call you a fucking bot, because that's exactly what you are. That's exactly what you are. You know, it's like you don't want to hear anybody else's struggle mentally, but you want everybody else to hear your struggle and hear about what you going through. You want us to be considerate of your life. Sorry if I'm getting too loud. It's the train that's riding past, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But you want us to be considerate of your life, and that's not fair. I just don't find that being fair. You know, let me sit down. I just don't find that being fair at all. You know, it's like, oh, this is what I'm going through. And hopefully they tell me, that everything is going to be okay. I mean, we do. And we try to conversate with you at the same time, but you don't never want to hear anything that we got to say, which is fucking weird. So I'm just to a point in my life where I'm literally finna stop associating with people. This is exactly what I be talking about, y'all. This is exactly why I don't talk to people. This is why I don't socialize with people. Real talk. I'm standing in the middle of the fucking walkway with my daughter, probably like not even 30 minutes ago. Matter of fact, it actually was over 40 minutes ago because I've been on here for 42 minutes. So I'm standing in the middle of the fucking walkway with my daughter, right? With my back turned. Now, I done fucked up right there, y'all, because y'all know I always speak about don't have your back turned towards nobody nowadays. People is fucking weird. Just when I felt like the coast is clear, nobody is around, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and start up my live. So I'm looking at my phone. Nobody's out here though. So I think this fucking creep is like riding up on his bike. This fucking creep riding up on his... What's wrong? This fucking creep riding up on his damn bike, y'all, behind me, quiet as fuck. And he was so close to the point where he was about to hit me with his bike on the back of my heels. So I turned around just in time and he swerved his bike and almost fell off, and he was like, hi. And I looked at his ass and I said, see, this is exactly why I'm about to make this fucking video. This is exactly why. It's creeps like you. And you ain't even say nothing to warn me that you was behind me. That's the fucking weird part. We probably finna get up out of here, y'all, because she missing out on her nap time. Finna have to head to a couple more stores and go in the house. Like, damn, I wanted to talk more, because everybody is just botted the fuck out. Like, real talk. And I spoke about it yesterday and how everybody thinks that everything is going to be okay. Nothing's going to happen. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I got a problem with. And I got a problem with people that just, they don't want you to express yourself. They don't want you to talk about what you going through, because in they eyes, like, everything is okay. Damn, phone is tripping. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. So yeah. Oh shit, my husband live. That's probably what Angie had went over to his live, y'all. But yeah, so I'm just sick of the bots. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of the weirdos. I'm sick and tired of the creeps. I'm very tired of the shit. And I'm just at a point in my life where this is exactly why I don't talk to people. You can't even say good morning to people, y'all. You can't even say, hey, how you doing, horse? You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, dog? You can't say a fucking word to people nowadays because they take that shit out of context and they get the wrong impression and they feel like, damn, shit, since she talking to me, she want me. Says these thirsty ass, thirst bucket ass men out here. But anyway, y'all, I just had to bring that shit to y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I might go live later on, so stay tuned and make sure that y'all check to make sure that I'm going live. Okay, y'all, love y'all. Peace, we out. This shit tripping.